Are you someone complaining of digestive issues? Are you complaining of having diarrhea or constipation or bloating all the time? Hi, I'm Marcelle Pick, best-selling author and women's health expert with over 33 years experience in women's health, and I'm here to tell you something new. And that is that BPA, which is in many plastic containers, actually can cause digestive issues. Who knew? We know now for the first time that that particular chemical, which is in plastics, can actually change the flora of the gut. It changes the microbiome, we call that. It's so important that we know now that the healthy bacteria in your digestive system helps your immune system. And if you don't have a good bacterial count, you can actually have more immune problems. You can have hormonal issues. You can have problems with depression. Can you believe that? Depression can be affected by your digestive system. So knowing that BPA can do that, as well as it can cause what we call leaky gut syndrome, which means that the intestines are very irritated and that toxins that normally stay in the digestive system actually go into the bloodstream, and we really don't want that. And if you have that problem, you might notice that you're reacting to foods you never reacted to before. And it's not that you're allergic to that food, it's just that your digestive system is so unhappy, and one of the causes can be BPA. So what is BPA? BPA is a chemical that's put in plastic, so plastic containers, plastic bottles that you are drinking from that are hot seeps out the BPA into your system. A cup that you do and drink with in the morning that has coffee in it and it has a plastic container, guess what's happening when you're drinking from that container? You're again getting some of the BPA, which you don't want to have. So one of the things you might want to start doing is thinking about how much plastic you have in your life. Are you eating a lot of packaged foods because they always come in plastics? Do you put your food away in a plastic container? You might want to stop doing that and start using glass. Being aware that hot foods need to be in glass containers. If you're using a microwave, ditch the plastic, put it in a ceramic dish. I'd urge you to not use it at all, but if you're going to use it, put it in a ceramic dish or a glass container. Be aware of how much plastic you're using and start being aware that there is a problem if you're having a lot of BPA in your life, especially if you have children. We know now more than we've ever known before that the chemicals in our environment are affecting our children. We know that the average newborn has 200 chemicals in its cord blood. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness, they're newborns and they already have a problem. We know that breast milk has about 147 chemicals in it. How can that be? Because our environment has become quite toxic. We also know that what we put on our skin sometimes has BPA in it, and the average woman has many, many, many chemicals, unfortunately, that she puts on her skin every day, and that affects our biochemistry as well. So be aware that just changing that one thing in your household can help your children, can help you, and can help the microbiome. So what am I suggesting here? I am suggesting that you ditch the plastics when you can. And if you can't ditch them, you do fresh food as much as possible. And if you're getting packaged foods, get it out of the plastic container, put it in a glass dish or a glass bowl. Beware of the things that you put on your skin, the lotions that you use, the makeup that you use, and look at the ingredients in it. If many of them aren't something you can pronounce, you might want to look to see if you can change that. We know that in Europe, we can't use many of the products that we use in America. The FDA does not evaluate our products here. So that's a little bit of a problem for us women because we use a lot of things on our skin. All of these things together increase our toxicity in our body. So today we're just specifically talking about BPA because that affects your digestive system and you don't want that to happen. So all the things I've suggested, use plastic, ditch the plastic containers, be careful about the kind of cup you're drinking out of when you're drinking hot liquids, and also if you can get a glass container to put your water in, and don't keep your bottles in the car. All right, this is it for now. If you like this, please click the link below and also go to marcellepick.com for much more information about health and wellness.